hello, welcome to home school. This is our fourth session of our coordinate geometry. In our last class, we have discussed about distance formula and section formula, how it is derived. In a graphical representation, we plotted a line segment and we found it, how it is derived. So that is the way it is derived. Most probably we will be using only formulas in this chapter, but how it is derived you should have an idea. Okay, come on, let's see the second exercise. In this exercise we are going to deal with the section formula. So look over here, this is your mathematics NCERT syllabus coordinate geometry 7.2 exercise. Okay, what is the 7.2 exercise? Find the coordinates of the point which divides the join of, look over here, find the coordinates of the point. Coordinates of the point means px comma y, which divides the join of -1 comma 7 and 4 comma -3 in the ratio 2:3. Understand the problem carefully, children. So you need to find the coordinate at P point, where it is a line joining coordinates. What are the joining coordinates? A and B. This line is internally divided by a point P in the ratio 2:3. Ratio we represent it with M1 and M2. What is the section formula here? P of x comma y is equal to M1 x2 plus M2 x1 by M1 plus M2, comma M1 y2 plus M2 y1 by M1 plus M2. Look here, children. A coordinate I have written as x1, y1. B coordinate x2, y2. These are all enough to substitute in the formula. Let's start. M1 value is 2 and your x2 value is 4 plus M2 value is 3, x1 value is -1 by M1 plus M2, 2 plus 3, comma M1 2, y2 value is -3, M2 3, y1 value is 7, whole divided by 2 plus 3. 4 2s are 8. Plus into minus, minus 3 1s are 3, 2 plus 3, 5. 2 into -3, -6. Excuse me. 7 3s are 21 by 5. What is 8 minus 3, children? 5, 5 by 5. Minus 6 plus 21, it will be 15 by 5. You can cancel. That will be 1 comma 3. What is this 1 comma 3? This is the coordinate of a point P which divides the line segment AB, line joining points AB in the ratio 2:3. Is this clear, children? Let's shift to the second problem. Second problem, we are going to hear a new word, trisection. What do you mean by trisection? Tri, 3, section, 3 parts. Look here, a line AB. A line AB is divided in 3 parts. It is trisecting with the 2 points. Most of the children will confuse here by writing 3 coordinates here. Don't do, children. A line trisected means it is divided into 3 parts. So equally. So let the ratio, I don't know. Let the ratio be K. All I have taken K. Because it is trisected equally, no? K. So now, what is your question here? Calculate P coordinate and Q coordinate. Once we read the question here. Find the coordinates of the points of trisection of the line segment joining 4, -1 and -2, -3. Shall we start now? So these are the line joining points and you need to calculate P and Q value. First, I am am going to calculate this point. Forget about Q. Okay, full line and a P point as you have done in your first problem. Similarly, we are going to do that one. So now, coming to your ratio here at P. Look here carefully. So, up to here your ratio is K. Then from this side to PB, how much? What is the sum of this? K plus K will be 2K. Forget about when you are doing P, forget Q. When you are doing Q, you forget the P point. Okay, let's start children here. How do you write the ratio? You need to write M1 by M2, AP by PB. AP by PB. AP is how much? K. PB is how much? K plus K will be 2K. Let's cancel K, K, 1 by 2 will be left. 1 by 2 is M1 is to M2, where M1 is equal to 1, M2 is equal to 2. Again, same section formula won't be changed. So, P coordinate, P of x comma y is equal to M1 x2 plus M2 x1 by M1 plus M2, comma M1 y2 plus M2 y1 by M1 plus M2. The coordinates we are going to label with x1 y1, x2 y2. Okay, let's start here. What's your M1 value? 1. x2 value is minus 2. M2 value is 2. x1 value. Look over there. M1 plus M2. 1 plus 2. M1 y2. 1 into minus 3 plus M2. 2 into y1 by 1 plus 2. Okay. Now this will be 1 into minus 2 plus 4 2s are 8 by 1 plus 2 will be 3, comma 1 into minus 3 minus 2 by 3. Look here, 8 minus 2 will be how much? It will be 6 by 3, comma minus 3 minus 2 how much? Minus 5 by 3. Can you cancel here? Yes. That will be 2 comma minus 5 by 3 is the coordinate at the point P on a line segment AB. So what is the P coordinate there? 2 comma minus 5 by 3. Similarly, Q. Okay, let's discuss here. Q, you can do in another method. You can calculate your Q coordinate in another way. What is this another way here? Q, look over here. P and B, midpoint is Q. What is this Q here? Q is the midpoint of P and B. So, midpoint formula also you can apply. We got the P coordinate 2 comma minus 5 by 3. If you want, you can do direct formula, midpoint formula, x1 plus x2 by 2. y1 plus y2 by 2 you can do directly. You are going to get your Q coordinate. Or if you feel this method is easy, you can go with this method. What is this method? Now forget about the Q coordinate here. Concentrate at Q. So this line segment is divided with Q. So that is AQ by QB is equal to what? K plus K, 2K by K will be cancelled. Your ratio will be 2:1. That is M1 is to M2. See here, if you have one more coordinate also, no problem. Same method we are going to do. Okay, when you are doing at that time at P, K, one more K will be there. K by 3K. Okay, this is a technique, children. Don't be afraid of seeing any new question. Technique will be same. So now, what is your M1? 2, M2 will be 1. Now next coordinate again I write it as x comma y. x1, y1, x2, y2 won't be changed as it is. Okay, that will be, what is your M1 value? 1 into 1 or 2? 2 no? M1 into, what's your x2? Minus 2 plus 1 into 4 by 2 plus 1 comma. See carefully children, what we are writing is right or wrong? 1 into minus 1 by 2 plus 1. That will be 2 into minus 2 minus 4 plus 4 by 3 comma 3 comma minus 7 by 3. That will be either 0 comma minus 7 by 3. Therefore, what is your Q coordinate here? Q coordinate is 0 comma minus 7 by 3. If a line segment AB is trisected, then the two coordinates are 2 comma minus 5 by 3 and 0 comma minus 7 by 3. Third problem here. Third problem already given here. It's so lengthy. You can see something here. What is this one? So it is a school. Okay, imagine a school ground. A, B, C, D in a rectangular path. So look here. A, B, C, D. First I will introduce here and then I am going to read the problem. A, B, C, D is a rectangular school ground where a sports activity is conducted here. There are two people. Who are those two people? Niharika and Preet. You can see the lines here. These lines are drawn by the chalk powder on the ground. Okay. So how many lines you have? So like this you have lines. Okay. Each line is at a distance of 1 meter. And in this side AD, what you have here? Every meter a flower pot is kept. Like this. They have arranged 100 flower pots here. So how many flower pots? 100 flower pots. So Niharika she is going on the second line at 1/4 of AD. She posts a green color flag. What she have done here? At the second line and 1/4 of AD coordinate, she has posted green color flag. Who is one more person, children? Preet. Preet, she is on the 8th line at 1/5 of AD, she has posted a red color flag. What's your first question here? Find the distance between the two flags where they are posted. We don't know exact coordinate here. 1/4 AD, 1/5 AD there. So what you are going to do? How many flower pots are there this side? 100. So 1/4 of AD, 1/4 into 100, that will be 25. Means on second line at the 25th pot, green color flag is placed. Same manner, Preet, on the 8th line at 20th pot, this red color flag is posted. So what's your question here? What is the distance between the two flags where it is posted? And one more sub question here. The center of these two coordinates, one more person will come here. Who is that? Rashmi. Rashmi will take a blue color flag and she want to post at the center of these two flags. Where is the center? Center of a line segment. It is having a name. What is that? Midpoint. What is the midpoint of these two is your question. So let me read your question here. To conduct sports day activities in your rectangular shaped school ground ABCD, lines have been drawn with a chalk powder. Look over here. At a distance of 1 meter each, 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter from each along AD as shown in the figure. Niharika runs 1/4 the distance of AD on the second line and post a green color flag. In this time here, children, on the second line, 1/4 of AD at which coordinate? At 2,25 coordinate, she posted a green color flag. Next, Preet runs 1/5 of AD. 1/5 of AD is none other than 20. On the 8th line, posts a red colored flag. What is the distance between both the flags? What is the distance between both the flags? Shall we do that question and go to the next question? So what we have here? Niharika 2, 1/4 of 100 is 25. Niharika coordinate is 2,25. Preet coordinate is 8, 1/5 of 100 is 20. 8, 20. X2, Y2. So now these two coordinates distance asked Niharika and Preet. where the two flags distance is how much? So that is distance is equal to distance formula square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. x2 minus x1 is what? 8 minus 2, 6. 6 whole square. 20 minus 25 minus 5 whole square. 6 6 are 36. 5 5 are 25. Minus into minus plus. 36 plus 25 how much? Square root of 61 meters is the distance between green color flag and red color flag. This is your answer for your first sub question. What is the answer for your second sub question here? What is that? Rashmi. Who is the new person? Rashmi. Rashmi has to post a blue color flag exactly halfway between the line segment. Exactly halfway between the line segment means center, or we call it as a midpoint of a line segment. So which color flag she want to place here? Blue color flag. Where should she post her flag? Where means which coordinate she has to post the flag. So look over here children. x1, y1 won't be changed. x2, y2 also won't be changed. So here x1 plus y1, x1 plus x2 by 2, no? 2 plus 8, that will be 10, 10 by 2 will be 5. Coming to your y1 plus y2, 25 plus 20, that will be 45 by 2, it will be 22.5. So where does the Rashmi will be placing blue color flag? At which coordinate? At 5, 22.5 means on fifth line between 22nd pot and 23rd pot between, she is going to place a blue color flag. Is this clear children? It is very easy. Try to understand properly. Okay, fourth problem. What's your fourth problem? Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points. Line segment, see the line segment? Line segment joining the points minus 3, 10 and 6, minus 8. So line segment joining the points is divided by minus 1, 6. So E is divided by, that is the P coordinate. So your x1, y1, x2, y2, P coordinate is x, y. In what ratio is your question? What is your ratio? M1 is to M2. You should calculate what's your M1 and M2 is the question. Once again I repeat, a line segment, line joining coordinates given is divided by a point given. You need to find the ratio. Same formula we need to use here. What is the formula here? Section formula. P of xy is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2, m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So x1 y1, x2 y2, m1 m2. So let's start. P of x4, y, you know that is minus 1, 6. That is equal to, what's your m1 value here? M1 value is, we don't know M1. M1 into M1 into, what's your x2? 6 plus M2. What is your M2 here? Don't know. M2 into x1 value is minus 3 by M1 plus M2, M1 into, what's your y2 value? Minus 8 plus M2 into, what is your y1 value there? 10 by M1 plus M2. See here, while you are calculating ratio, any one value if you equate, you are going to get the ratio value. So one more step we'll do simplification and then we can compare. 6m1 minus 3m2 by m1 plus m2, minus 8m1 plus 10m2 by m1 plus m2. So now on comparing either these two or these two, any one set you compare children. So it may be any set. So 6m1 minus 3m2 by m1 plus m2 is equal to minus 1. Cross multiply, denominator if it goes other side, it will be multiple. 6m1 minus 3m2 is equal to minus 1 into m1 plus m2. That will be 6m1 minus 3m2, multiply negative there, minus m1 minus m2. Bring this m1 one side and m2 other side. Minus m1 bring this side, 6m1 plus m1, minus m1 if it comes to the other side, plus m1, and minus 3m2 if it goes to the RHS side, it will be 3m2 minus m2. 6m1 plus m1 will be 7m1. 3m2 minus m2 will be 2m2. Now have a look, children. We are at most the end of your problem. m1, this m2 bring to the denominator and this 7 send to this side denominator. That is m1 by m2 is equal to 2 by 7. Therefore, at what ratio the line is dividing? The line is dividing and the ratio 2:7. See the fifth problem here. Fifth problem, what do you have? Find the ratio in which the line segment joining A 1, 5 minus 5 and B minus 4, 5 is divided by x-axis. Also find the coordinates of the point of division. So, look here, the line segment joining points given. I have drawn a plane here. So, Cartesian plane. So, 1, minus 5. We can guess it, right? 1, minus 5 will be in 4th quadrant. And minus 4, 5 will be in 2nd quadrant. So, what you are going to do here? So, look over here. I have drawn a line segment. Line joining points. See, this line may be like this. This side x-axis we may draw. Look here, like this also we may draw. We cannot guess. The point is divided, which is on the x-axis is your question. The point which is divided is on the x-axis. Look here, children. Your x-axis may be negative value, may be positive value. Until we do the problem, we cannot guess it, right? So now, what is your question here? Find the coordinates of the point of division on x-axis. On x-axis, I have discussed with you on x-axis, what is the coordinate? On x-axis, x will be having some value and y coordinate will be 0. So now, how to calculate this one? By which way you are going to calculate here? Ratio also asked, Nana. So ratio you need to find, and what is this x value also you should find. So it is divided in the ratio m1 is to m2. So let's start writing here. What is the section formula? P of x comma y is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Okay. So now let's start writing. Given which coordinate given first? That let's take it as x1 y1, x1 y1, x2 y2. Ready, start. So what's your x comma y coordinate? X comma 0. m1 value is m1. x2 value is how much? Minus 4 plus m2 value also we don't know. So that will be m2 into 1 by m1 plus m2 comma m1 into y2 value is how much? 5 plus m2 into y1 value is minus 5 by m1 plus m2. So one more step, x comma 0 is equal to minus 4m1 plus m2 by m1 plus m2 comma 5m1 minus 5m2 by m1 plus m2. Okay na? So now I cannot do further. How can I do here? I don't know this x value. So have a look, children. You need to calculate this x value and you need to calculate m1 and m2. So at that time, don't compare these two first. We should compare these two next after getting your m1 and m2 value. So first what you are going to compare? These two, let's compare. What you are going to get? 5m1 minus 5m2 by m1 plus m2 is equal to 0. Okay, send the denominator this side. What happens? 0 into anything will be 0. 5m1 minus 5m2 is equal to 0. Send m2 set that side. Negative it goes the other side. It will be positive. So this will be 5m1 is equal to 5m2. m1 by m2 is equal to 5 by 5, that is 1 by 1. What is your m1 is to m2 ratio? 1 is to 1. So you got m1 and m2. Now let's compare the other ratio. What is the other ratio? X is equal to minus 4m1 plus m2 by m1 plus m2. Children, substitute m1 and m2 value, then you are going to get your x value. Minus 4 into 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. X is equal to minus 4 plus 1 by 2. X is equal to minus 5 by 2. So finally, what is the coordinate of P? It will be minus 5 by 2 comma 0 is the coordinate. So what is this coordinate? This is a point where the line segment is dividing in the ratio 1 is to 1. With this we are going to come.